You got problems? Good, we got more. Boss screwing you? World going stupid? People getting on your last damn nerve? You're in the right place. This is the complaint department, where the coffee's cold, the takes are hot, and the patience is gone. Let's get into it.
Alright, Xers, bear with us. Remember, this is we're doing like a beta test with this. As you can see, all the construction and stuff in here, we're slowly getting it in place. So let's get into it. We're going to answer some fan questions. Okay? Let's see. Kenneth wants to know what my influences were. Well, let's see. Insane Clown Posse was a big one because it let me know how to do music out the norm, where you can do stuff that normal people don't do. Like things I do, like crop dusted. Normal people wouldn't make that kind of music. So that's one of my big influences as far as going out of the norms of music. I'd say another one is Daft Punk. I was big into, and I really like their message of why they wear masks and don't want people to know who they were, just because it should be about the music. That's why we're wearing masks, because it should be about the music and what we create, not what we look like. You know, take Ruben Studdard from American Idol Season 2, for instance. Because he was a bigger guy, you never heard from him again. Or what he looked like, or you don't fit the normal celebrity appearance. So, what are your influences? Since you helped me write some of these.
Well, my influence is just really daily life. It just, you I don't know, it's just experiences. And I think that people can relate to a lot of your songs. And some of the ideas we come up with really just kind of come as they go.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of my stuff I come up with in the shower, and then I'll write about it as I'm walking around for the day, and then I'll go and create it. And like Pied Piper took a month of writing for that one, because I really wanted to make sure it came out correctly and how society was trying to kind of indoctrinate our children and lure them away from traditional values and stuff like that. I don't know if any of y'all picked that up per se, but that's really the message I wanted to get through there, is how society is more of like the Pied Piper, and they're taking your children out of town. You agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually one of my favorites. I do like that one.
Let's see. Next question. Do I enjoy dumpster fire as much as I do? Of course, that's OBW Passett 8801. Of course I do. I mean, I pretty much just listen to my music now. Or if I, there's a specific topic in the family that I want to hear in the car, I'll write pieces of the song, put them with other ones I've made. Like my son-in-law, got probably a whole album making fun of him. Sorry, honey. But at the same time, it's something more personal to me. It's something I would release, but nobody would get the innuendos or the subtext with the little personal jokes in there. So I think the only personal one I've really released is Should Be Okay. It's a members only video right now. But that actually happened. Changed a few things so it rhyme and sound well. But she was actually the girl, the daughter in the song who's trying to hold me back. Should be okay. I can't remember the ride. It's not even that scary of a ride. Worldwide 239 asks, what guitar and microphone do we prefer? Guitar really depends on the player. I mean, you could say one guitar is great, get that guitar and it not sound good. But I think it's specified on each individual's playing. So I like a Lamborghini. Can I fit in a Lamborghini? No. So it's kind of like that. I haven't played too many guitars, so I can't really say what my favorite is. That'd have to be a question for later on in life, I guess. And as far as microphone, um, I'd have to say the Shure right now. I'm looking for podcasts. Not exactly sure the model number off the top of my head, but Shure's got a pretty good studio mic going on right now. Um, Condenser mic is a little different. I'd have to look more into those because I got a bunch of favorite condenser mics. When did I first start singing and making music? What inspires you? All right, next one comes from Tranquility32. When did I first start singing, making music? I don't sing on any of these. I have sung on some before. Really, I'm just shy about my voice, and I don't have the equipment in the studio, as you can see, set up yet where I can do stuff like that. Wife says I sound like Chris Stapleton. I think she's just full of shit. Making music, I started making electronic music and background beats and tracks for rappers in my area 26, 27 years ago, something like that. No, probably 25 years ago. My first band I came out with was Dark Hollow. And don't bother looking for it. It's not online. You ain't gonna be able to find nothing. I think I got the only copy left. Sold about 20 copies at a Walmart back in the day. Then I made a little small household studio where rappers would come by, and I would make rap tracks for them. And they would rap on them. I had the studio at the time back then, condenser mics, preamps, all that good shit, and make that kind of music. The rapper's name was DSP. There was another one called Showbiz. There was a few others, but again, don't bother looking for them. They never got a career. So I think we sold about 100 copies total of that one, where I produced them. Ended up taking a break and focusing on my career for years. And then I decided one day to get back into it and practiced. Came up with some ideas, styles of that nature. Got with my daughter, of course, which is the one closest personality to me out of my 3 kids. Right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
And just started making it again. She got into it with me. She gives me ideas. We write together. Let's see. Do your friends and family always know you did something in music? Yeah, my dad's extremely proud. No matter how crappy it is, he'll play it at his work and make people listen to it. Back from the 90s when I started to now, he still listens to the stuff. A little slower on listening to it. He's like, I really like that song, Check Engine Light. And I'm like, Dad, I came out with that 6 months ago. You're about 150 songs behind now. Yeah, but the whole family knows I do music. My barber, my doctor, and like 2 other people at this point have figured out what I am. But other than that, I don't tell anybody. But which is, now I'm really glad I did it. On Google, I have tools on my website because I bought S0E0. Shows that over 50 people are actually looking for where I live, like my house and everything. Isn't that crazy?
Creeps.
Well, no, this is going to be members, so they're not the creeps, but there's over 50 people that have looked for where I live. Of course, I'm not going to show what I look like. Some of these people are crazy. One chick, I've had 20 women trying to meet up with me, and I'm like, how hard up are y'all? Y'all don't even see what I look like. I could be crazy and axe murder just because I post on YouTube. Doesn't mean, there's dating sites for that out there, guys. Don't sell yourself short and message the first person that talks to you online. Have some self-respect. You're worth more than that. Isn't that right?
Yeah, of course. You know, you've been married, what, 23 years, 24 years?
24 years.
Yeah.
As of August,
My mother,
yeah. I hope it's your mother.
No, you hear that? Women out there, just, ladies back off.
Yeah. Marriage is not as sacred as it used to be, you know?
Yeah.
What is it, like 70% of all marriages now end in divorce?
It's 50% now, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I'm talking about in the first 10 years. And that might be, I don't know. I don't know when these statistics came out, but nobody in your class or Haley's class,
Yeah, I remember they asked me one time, they were like, whose parents are still together? I don't know what the context was, I don't remember, but they asked us whose parents were still together. And I was one of the only ones to raise my hand.
Yeah.
And that was like 4th or 5th grade, you know?
And that's really sad that people don't, want to invest and they just give up. I mean, it's like anything else. You put your time and effort into it. You don't just throw away everything you have. You create new stories and become stronger for it.
Yeah, exactly.
And look back on it,
Exactly. You don't just give up on the person. You work through things.
And if anybody is looking for the secret to a long marriage, it's laughter. Got to be able to laugh at each other and still make each other laugh, because if you marry somebody for looks, you're going to be disappointed eventually, because we all get old. Everything starts sagging. Everything starts dragging. Then you need more ointments, more medicines. You got to have somebody, in the long run that you take care of, or they take care of you. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, just like my dad always taught me, looks fade, but the bond that you grow together and the things that you went through always stick around.
Mm-hmm.
And
you got to be able to laugh at stuff.
Yeah.
Like when your mom starts tripping over her titties, we're both going to have a good laugh after she gets up off the floor. And when I trip over my balls,
yeah.
She's going to probably message y'all and laugh her ass off.
Maybe even send it to the family group chat.
Maybe send it even to the family group chat. Be like, your dad just tripped over his balls again.
Ha 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 ha. LMAO.
I gotta go pick him up. Talk to you later. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
But what inspires you in the music industry? Like I said, ICP, Daft Punk, 2 biggest influences, but I listen to pretty much anything. I don't really have a favorite genre. It really depends on my mood. I mean, I like everything from Ozzy Osbourne, Alice in Chains, Seether. I got some underground stuff I listen to. If it sounds good, has a good message, I listen to it. I don't like a lot of Pearl Jam. I know a lot of y'all, and we'll get some message in the comments about, oh, he doesn't like Pearl Jam. I've never liked Pearl Jam. I don't know what it is. Can't stand it. Don't like it. I'm sorry. I failed y'all, but I can't get into it. I tried. I listen to everything else grunge rock though, except them. I don't like U2, of course. What else do I think that's probably about it. I'll listen to a couple things. I mean, I don't like Billie Eilish, but I think there's a song out there I like by her. I don't like Lizzo, but there's a song out there I like by her. So, I'm sure U2's got something out there I'll listen to. Stone Temple Pilots got a few songs I'll listen to. Pretty much, there's a lot of influences. I don't think we have enough time to cover each individual song or why, but 2 biggest ones would be ICP for the craziness and the out there, But I think, what's your favorite song we've made so far?
So far, there's plenty of them. You Ain't Getting Shit for Christmas is a good one.
Yeah, that's good.
I do love that one.
We made that one about my son, of course. He wouldn't do his chores.
He definitely got a lot for Christmas. Don't, no hate in the comments. But
we ended up, I ended up saying, you ain't getting shit for Christmas. You keep acting like that. And I wrote the idea down and then started writing it over the next few days after that. And it blew up. It was weird. I never, in a million years, thought people would like me for my music, much less for Christmas music of all things. And
Yeah.
Christmas music is what really made me blow up. So um, I'm glad everybody likes the ideas. I'm looking forward to Christmas this year because I have a whole year to come up with the ideas for Christmas. Uh, I don't think too many people got into the Halloween, or it was still too early in my YouTube stuff here. But Halloween's my favorite time of the year, so hopefully I can do some good Halloween stuff. Um, any more questions we got here? Special. We're gonna. This is not really a question, but Heather or Welch Heather 34. I gotta tell you, there's sometimes her comments are so crazy. I wonder if I should try to find her and send her some mental health. But I keep her comments up because I spend hours trying to decode them. It is hilarious. So I don't know what she's trying to say any of the times. Like she's like, "Come get your dogs, they're out in my yard," for some of her comments, and it's just like, what? Or, "Hey, Steve Mitchell, come down here and talk to me for a minute." So I don't know if she thinks it's Messenger or what, but I think she gets drunk and messages on here. They're pretty funny. Gives me a good laugh. Not like that sissy bear chick that thought I was her baby daddy and trying to get child support in the comments or something. Don't go looking for it. She deleted it out of there. But what's your favorite songs you've made? Of course, Go Cry to HR.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot. You Got a Pretty Mouth.
It's a good one.
What Was I Doing, which is the ADHD song. I like the rap and the metal or southern rock edition. There's a lot of good ones. I have a playlist, and that's pretty much I listen to it. There's a couple songs like I never thought Humpty the Crackhead. Like I sat on that one for like 2 months in a folder and didn't even know if I wanted to release that. I was like, it's not good enough. People are not going to like it. And that's like my third most popular song on there.
Yeah, it's like a guess yourself, you know?
Yeah. Well, I got a lot of songs in a folder I could release, but you know, really got to weigh the waters there because Crop Dusted, I go back and forth with that one still. I really felt like that needed to be said for the people that leave me on an aisle while I'm trying to shop.
Hey, you know, working at a superstore, it's I get it all the time as well.
Some people just smell like ass, baby. That's not necessarily a fart. Especially
That
where
too.
you, especially
Guys,
where
take
you
a
work.
shower.
Especially where you work. Hey, you know, a lot of people need, you know, wear some deodorant. That is a song. That's an offshoot of Crop
Please.
Dusted. It was in the same category. I decided to make it 2 separate songs. Should have made Wipe Your Ass as a song. You never know, that could come up in the future. You know, but let's see. Coming out this month, I've got some good ones coming out. I'm about to start writing, what was the one you came up with? Above My Pay Grade?
Yeah. Not my, yeah, above my pay grade, that was it.
Or Act Your Wage.
Yeah.
We're going to try to, we're juggling around what exactly we're going to say with it. Send the Thunder, which is one I was working on about the troops in Iran. We're going to be dropping bombs on them. Because, yeah. I keep it holstered unlike my mouth. Telltale Heart, Southern Rock Edition. Because I have one of my first songs on here. Really enjoyed making that one. Was Telltale Heart rap version.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all like that one. But it didn't do well. So I decided to redo it as a Southern rock, Southern metal kind of deal. And it's come out pretty good. I'll let you hear it here after this podcast.
Okay.
Redneck Shopping Channel. Working on it.
Ending.
Yeah, it's right here. I've got it done right here.
Yeah.
I've got all the lyrics and stuff done on the computer. Hillbilly Headbang. Welcome to Izzy's Nightmare. Came out real good. I think that one's gonna go big, but I don't know. Some songs that I really like end up being flops when they get on the channel. Some things I think they're gonna be flops end up blowing up. It's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, like Go Fuck Yourself. I didn't think it was going to be as big as it was, but I wrote that in the shower. That was one of the ones I write in the shower. I was listening to my channel while I take a shower, and I said, go fuck yourself. Yeah, I mean that shit. And then I got out as quick as I could. I was still in the towel, sitting at the desk, writing it, and it came out. It came out really, really well. I made a couple of different versions of it. The midnight. See, I can't see some of these. This fucking mask. Should have done face paint.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That would have been easier.
it take 2 hours for the setup, you know.
Yeah.
Let's see. No snowflakes in my town coming out here soon. Let's see. Graveyard Honky Tonk actually sounds really good. It's kind of like a ICP if you mixed it with country metal kind of vibe. You know, like if any of y'all out there ICP fans, it's like Cemetery Girl mixed with a little bit of country hillbilly twang. And let's see. That Ain't My Cousin. I know it's not what y'all thinking. No, it's not about marrying your cousin or nothing like that. It's about a cousin died 10 years ago and shows up at the family reunion, so they're trying to figure that one out. Devil Went Down to the Back Roads. And The Swamp Don't Give Back. So we got a lot of stuff coming out. Yeah. Especially with some of the ideas she's come out with. Always writing around here. A lot of notepads sitting everywhere.
Yes, lots of them.
The day I die, they're just going to find notepads everywhere. Be like, oh, God. Yeah. But come to think of it, now I've been making music for 25 years. But technically, I've been writing music longer than that. Because you saw, I got a stack of poetry that I used to do in high school.
I've seen that years before you started making music on YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, that's some of those go back all the way to '92, and I wasn't good at English. I wasn't good at poetry or anything like that. But everybody loved my poetry, and come to find out, it's really just song lyrics I was writing all this time. You know, I called it poetry and had notebooks, and some of those I'm thinking about adapting to some songs.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, you know, did you ever read Shady Acres?
Yes. It's
about a old folks home where people are forgotten, their family doesn't come around anymore. I'm thinking about adapting that to a song here soon.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah. I think that would grab the audience.
Yeah. I really think it would go over good if we did it right. And then we got A Depressed Man of Little Rock is another one I want to do.
All right.
But that might be too dark. It's about a guy that was real depressed. Nobody paid attention to him and ended up killing himself. I think...
May not fit the vibe of the channel, but I think you should still make the song.
Well, not everything is just about music. It's also about a message where maybe pay attention to people around you, you know, and not be as self-involved.
Yeah. Because
you never know what somebody else is going through. And I think that's true in a lot of instances. Not just the message of that poem, but in general in real life, I think in society now, we've become so self-involved. You know,
yeah.
We're oblivious to others. And it really brings down other people's lives. You know, I got a mission for all y'all this week. I was thinking about this the other day. So I want y'all to take 10 coins, 10 pennies, 10 nickels, whatever you got, put it in your one pocket, and go to work, whatever you're doing for the day. And give somebody, stranger, family member, something, a compliment. Just say, I like your hair today. Take that coin from one pocket, stick it in your other, and at the end of the day, you shouldn't have any coins left. Now, the purpose of that is if we all do 10 nice, simple little things that you look over or look past a day, maybe we can make a better world together. You know.
It's a great message.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see. Well, I hope everybody had a good time. If you laughed, got pissed off, or learned something, hit that like button. Or don't. I ain't your dad. And we'll catch you in the next one. Remember, this one was a beta. Let us know what we did right. Let us know what we did wrong. What we can add. Hopefully, we'll get some better equipment here and get some podcasts that are better. But we wanted to get this out there as quick as possible for y'all. At least get something out there, and we get the practice behind it. You know, see what.
Yeah, you see what could be. You know.
Yeah, and she's shy. It's her first one. We're going to make it where it's more back and forth than we talk about. I might have some more people on here as we get better camera quality. I'm having to do this on my phone right now. But y'all have a wonderful day, X Nation. Peace out.